was from Texas and Hutter states, and in Maine, we're experiencing a heat wave, and I understand that in other states it's not considered as hot. And Maine knows nothing about how hot it is compared to other states, but it's hot comparatively speaking right now, and it's been hot for the past several days. So this live chat has everything to do with challenging you to look at your relationship to food. The reason why this is necessary is because 80% of your success is going to come from shifting the way that you eat in some way. Whether it has to do with intermittent fasting, whether it has to do with increasing your plant intake, increasing your protein intake, reducing your carb intake, looking at your portion sizes. There's a whole bunch of different ways to skin a cat. There's a whole bunch of different ways to have success in terms of dietary changes in order to lose weight so that you can feel better in your life. So this live chat is just talking about how you have to really think about your relationship to food in terms of having success with weight loss. So I'm Becky Longacre. I'm your nurse gone health coach. I own and operate Health Transformers, which is a health coaching service located in Maine. I serve clients in person and also online to help them lose weight and heal pain. I've developed my program from research, clinical experience, working 18 years as a nurse, and also being an overweight patient myself, headed towards obesity with chronic back pain, also rate of colitis, anxiety, lots of things like that. So by just taking care of our bodies, by taking care of our mind, body, and soul, we can solve a lot of health troubles, including losing weight and healing pain. So I'm a living testament to that. So if you have started, hello viewer, hello, feel free to ask questions. So if you started to exercise and if you started to look at your diet, then you've moved forward in the right direction. You are moving in the right direction, and I applaud you. I want to caution the people that believe that they can lose weight only by going to the gym 3 days a week and not looking at their dietary habits. I want to caution those people. Because unless you start looking at your relationship to food, it is unlikely you're going to have long-term and sustainable weight loss. So I'm going to challenge you today. I'm going to ask some questions, and you can post them if you want as comments, or you can just think about them. Do you use food largely as a major reward system for yourself or for your family? Do you use food to get away from uncomfortable feelings? By the way, I have all of this experience myself, so I'm not coming from a place of judgment. I'm coming from a place of I know what that feels like, and I found a better way to live. So do you use food to reward yourself for a hard day's work, or your family for a hard day's work? Do you use food to get away from feelings, so vulnerable feelings, for example? So in one of my videos, I talk about how when I worked in the critical care setting, I would come home from a 14-hour shift, and I would often eat my feelings because I was stressed out. I was feeling like, did I do everything that I could for my patient in this very challenging healthcare system? So, and I was tired. So I had the habit of binging after I worked a 14-hour shift. Hello, viewers. So just think about that. Just think about those two questions. Do you use food as a major reward system? Do you use food to get away from feelings? What is the role of food in your life? If you want to lose weight and you are going to reward yourself with a piece of cake, I just want you to think that through in terms of your whole reward system. Is it possible that you can replace the cake with something else? With maybe like some chocolate covered strawberries or some yogurt with whipped cream on top? Is it possible that you can shift your reward? Even a non-food item, like taking a bath, getting a massage, a non-food item. Is it possible that you can shift the way that you reward yourself? In terms of the vulnerability, you don't want to feel feelings, so you might eat because of vulnerability. I know that I've been there in the past. Just allowing yourself to go through the feelings is going to help you solve that problem. So that's where your community comes into play. That's where your friendships, your family, coping skills, that's where that comes into play. So looking at the role that food has in your life is going to be critically important in terms of losing weight. If you just look at your exercise, you're not going to be as successful. And my mind is all like muddied right now because I had a meeting today with a bariatric surgeon, and he was talking about the subgroup of the population that consistently works on their diet and consistently over several months, I'm talking, work on their exercise, and they get no results for their efforts. And so I know that there's genetics at play for sure. However, I also know that the way that we have changed our living style, so our sedentary lifestyle has increased in terms of our sitting in front of the computer all the live long day, sitting in front of the TV. We don't have to walk to work. We don't have to bike to work, for example. Our sedentary lifestyle has gone up, and our food portions have gone up, and our quality of food has gone down. The processed food has gone up and all that. So I know that that's a very strong correlation as well. But he has challenged me in terms of just thinking about the genetics of some people who are obese. And so I want to give a nod to that. There are genetics at play, but definitely it's not everybody. Most people have the ability to shift their weight by looking at their food, their food habits, their relationship with food. So just simply and honestly take 5 minutes and answer those 2 questions. Do you use food as a major reward system in your life? And do you use food to deal with feelings? If you're not aware of this, because a lot of people, they just act and they're not even aware of why they're doing what they're doing, just next time you reach for the Oreos or the bag of chips, just become aware of your feelings. Just become aware. Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling like you don't want to feel like vulnerable? Are you even feeling shame and things like that? So evaluating the role that food has in your life is gonna help you sort of move through that so that you can learn different rewards as a replacement for the food. And with a strong community, you can learn different coping mechanisms to get through difficult feelings. So that's what I got for you today. Please share this video if it's going to help a friend or loved one or yourself. Comment, like it, follow me on Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. Take care.